Left DA George Gascon electing Nathan Hochman with 61% of the vote.
California also passed Prop 36, making shoplifting and theft a felony for repeat offenders and increasing penalties on drug charges.
Joining us right now is the winner, Los Angeles County District Attorney-elect Nathan Hochman. Nathan, America is glad you won. What is the message we get from your overwhelming election? We should get from it.
So the message is that the voters of L.A. County rejected extreme pro-criminal policies. That Gascon had, the current DA, Gascon, had brought in about 4 years ago, where he said that certain crimes and certain criminals will not be prosecuted, notwithstanding the facts and the law. And I rejected those decarceration policies. I also rejected the mass incarceration policies. And I came down in the middle, and I call it the hard work middle, because you got to do the work to make sure that each individual case is being considered individually. You look at the defendant's background, the crime committed, the impact on the victim, to determine who the true threats are to our public safety and need to be behind bars. Those are the repeat offenders, and the ones that aren't. Your nonviolent first-time offender could very well serve their punishment proportionally through community service, restitution, or a diversion program.
So, Nathan, you got a big job. I mean, you still got some good ADAs that are in the office, but you got a ton of public defenders that are now acting like they're district attorneys. You got a clean house. How are you going to be able to do that?
You know, it's great. I got the endorsement of the 750 deputy district attorneys, and those are the guys that 98% of which rejected and actually supported the recall of their boss. That is a talented, diverse group of prosecutors, and I'm going to rebuild that esprit de corps, because the L.A. County District Attorney's Office used to be the gold standard by which all DA's offices were measured, and we're going to resume that status.
Yeah, one of the big cases out there, as you know, Nathan, is the Menendez brothers. And your opponent, George Gascon, wanted them resentenced. And, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, they've rehabilitated, they should be out on the street. You're the boss now. What's going to happen?
You know, the methodology to examine that case is the same whether it gets media attention or not. In the Menendez case, you actually got to do the hard work of the facts and the law. You got to look at thousands of pages of confidential prison files, thousands of pages of transcripts. You got to speak to the prosecutors, law enforcement, victim family members, and the defense. And only then can you form an opinion on whether or not the resentencing is appropriate. If it lands on my desk, because it might not, but if it does, I'll do that hard work to form an opinion that I can justify in court.
Do you believe, are they rehabilitated?
You know, again, you would have to look at thousands of pages of confidential prison files.